Hello, my amazing virtual kindergarten artists. This week we're going to be starting a new art project inspired by an African American artist named Alma Woodsy Thomas. Now, Miss Thomas was a painter who enjoyed doing kind of dots of paint and breaking up her lines while she painted, much like how we are going to be breaking up our art today to help make our artwork look like hers. Here's an example of Miss Alma Woodsy Thomas's artwork. Now let's go take a look at what art materials we need to start our art project today, friends. All right, friends, so as always, colors means that you have choices. So you don't have to have both markers and crayons. We really only need one color today in a moment. But first, in my art folder, I'm going to find some long, colorful strips of paper and this nice, large, square white piece as well. We need both of those today, friends. So the rest of my stuff I can close up, set off to the side. Now, to start out our artwork, we need to pick a shape for the middle part of our paper. Now, I like to use a circle in my middle, but again, you can pick a different shape as well. For instance, maybe I could pick a square instead, or even a triangle. But try to pick a nice, easy shape, nothing too complex today, my friends. So I think I will go ahead and pick a square today. And I'll start out. Again, try to get close to the middle of my paper, but it's okay if it's not perfectly in the middle. And that's all I need my pencil for. So starting in that shape, we're going to pick one color, and it can be any color you would like. So I think today I'll pick purple. And again, you could use either a marker or a crayon or any other sort of coloring utensil today, my friends. But please go ahead and trace your shape and then color it in as fully as you can. So here's the start of my artwork, a nice simple shape in the middle that I've colored in with whatever color I would like. Now comes the fun part, my friends. Like I said, Miss Woodsy Thomas liked to kind of break up her painting as she went to make it into small little bits. And that's exactly what we are going to do with our paper as well today, my friends. So I'll go ahead and pick another color, and I'm going to go ahead and actually rip my paper into small little bits. Now, they're not really tiny bits, but they're also not really big as well. So there's just a few little bits. And I'm going to go ahead and start getting out my glue. And as always, you can use glue bottle or glue stick, your choice. And I'm going to start arranging those dots of paper around my shape that I made. And I want to kind of follow that shape today, my friends. So I'll put it close near that shape. But I don't want to actually quite touch it. There should be a little bit of white space in between. Now as I go around, I want to go all the way around my shape. So if I find that I need a few more pieces, I'll rip off a few more when I need them. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's my first go around of color, starting to fill up my picture. Once I go around my shape fully, I can pick another color. So maybe I'll go to green now this time. And once again, I'll rip off some more green pieces. And when I'm ready, I'll start gluing them around my blue pieces, doing it the same way. I want to put my pieces close, but I don't want to have them touch. And once again, I'm going to go around my whole shape. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then when I need to, once again, I'll rip off a few more pieces to keep going around and around. Now, if you really don't enjoy ripping your paper, you could also use your scissors to cut your paper into small little bits if you prefer, my friends. I just always kind of enjoy ripping my paper for this art project because I like the edges that my rips give. They kind of remind me of the fun little dots and dabs of paint that Miss Woodsy Thomas liked to use in her artwork. So maybe 2 more pieces, and I'll have gone around my shape again. Again, artists, try to keep your pieces close to each other, but don't let them touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you can see, every once in a while, I'll put my hands flat down and I'll hold and count to 10 to make sure that my paper is really well glued. And sometimes I use a little bit too much glue, so there might be a little bit of glue on my fingers, but I'll just rub them. All right, I've gone around again, so it's time to pick another new color. Now, our goal next art class, my friends, will be to finish up this entire piece of paper. But you do not have to finish the whole piece of paper today. Now sometimes I'll even make rips that maybe I don't like. And I don't always have to use every single rip of paper that I use, my friends. So sometimes I might just put them off to the side if I don't want to use those ones. And I can throw them away later. Sometimes I even like laying them out like I'm doing right now before I glue them so I can see how many pieces I'll need to glue around my shape. I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces on, my friends, and speed up maybe through one more color as well. And then I think we'll call it for this week. Again, we're going to finish up the rest of our paper next week, my friends. But here I go, speeding up my last few steps. So I think this is a pretty good stopping point for us today, my friends. Again, I don't want you to fill up your whole paper this week because it is a lot of work to do that, and we always have next week to finish this, my friends. So set yourself a goal of maybe only doing 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe at most 5 colors going around. And then here's the really important part, my friends. All of these other colors that we still have need to get back into your art folder for next art class. Even some of these where I've already used a little bit, I want to keep just in case I might need more of that color for next week. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slide these pieces back into my art folder. That way I make sure that I have them for next week, friends. Then I'll go ahead and leave my artwork on top of my folder to dry. Remember, if you have glue on there, it's important that you don't put your art folder away until it's completely dry, my friends. So this is our goal for this week. Please don't finish the whole thing yet, as we'll finish it next week when we look at more of Miss Alma Woodsy Thomas's art. There is no homework in Seesaw this week, my friends. If you would like to send me a picture of your started art project and you were not at the live art class, you can. Otherwise, if you attended live art, please make sure that you just turn in this week's template blank. Thank you, my friends, and as always, have fun creating.